Hey guys. So Ken Harbaugh does a podcast or a YouTube show through the Midas Touch Network, and he's a veteran, and he's going to be doing some reporting from Ukraine also. Well, he had a guest on last night who's a regular guest. He's also a vet, and he he runs this place called. They do research and they hunt actual Nazis, like white supremacist groups, like Patriot Front, the one that was just marching in Kansas City. So they're keeping track of these people, and in the last administration and before that, they would often and they infiltrate these groups too, and they get them, they bust them, and they testify, they get information to the FBI about these groups before they can do damage. Like we just saw a terrorist attack over the weekend at an IVF clinic, and not I guess people don't get that this isn't just abortion that these wacko extremists are against. They're against IVF because they believe that if you're using science in any way to get pregnant, that it goes against God, and it goes. I mean, these people are nuts. Okay, they have their views and they are incredibly extreme. They would want me dead, for instance, because I'm gay, and they cover their faces with tidy whities. Well, I just wanted to. We have to talk more about that, about how IVF is integrally tied to abortion when it comes to these clinics, and them as potential targets for terrorist attacks. These are domestic terrorists, okay? You know, like all the ones that our dear leader pardoned on January 6th. Some of the head guys, like Stuart Rhodes, the guy that wears the eye patch because he shot himself in the eye with his own gun. These geniuses, these big brain motherfuckers, these are the guys. Yeah. The other guy who has a Hispanic name and he's brown. It seems so funny that he leads a white supremacist group. But I guess it's not that unusual because I seem to remember when I was, kind of growing up in my late teen, early 20 years in Ann Arbor, Michigan, there was a group of white supremacists there. I'd kind of forgotten about them until recently. And they had a black guy was within their ranks. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so I guess that and then I was hearing about these black truck drivers losing their lives near North Carolina, 2 of them within a few months, and these people they target a lot of different places. They're making themselves known. They're saying, look, we're here. Basically, we have the tacit support of the President of the United States, who told us to stand back and stand by, and we have, and we did, and we showed up. And then when we got imprisoned, he let us out. So we're here. We also believe that some of those people are working for ICE now, hence the masks. But at any rate, we need to talk about IVF as being in danger also, and people need to know that. The people that work in these IVF clinics, the doctors, the embryologists, they are working on the front lines. They are in danger every day that they show up. These guys, they leave manifestos for a glimpse inside those cold hellscapes of bigotry and fear that they reside in. So pay attention, folks, and don't forget when people are talking about abortion, that the IVF is part of this. Not to us, but to them. To them it is. That's why you've seen attacks on IVF from the top of our administration, because these are Christian nationalist views are intertwined with this. So pay attention, beware, and spread word. Thank you.